Ball in the air and a nice throw straight up and getting it down nicely there was the ruckman in Corliss. Gets it to ground. Western Jets, sorry, with the numbers, get it out wide, and there's a mark out in front. Nice sliding mark there to Mellis. He'll dish it off and they'll work towards the boundary forward pocket. Oof. Out in front, bit of a collision with the boundary umpire. No, not too much trouble there. Out of bounds it goes. We're close to the 50-ish metre mark, and the Jets are attacking. Ball up, Corliss wrestling, over the back it goes. Can't quite break the tackle, spills out the back. Trying to paddle it towards the boundary again. No clear possessions here at the minute. We get traffic everywhere. Players trying to work it clear, but good harassing by the Eastern defence. Eventually, that was paid in the back, was it, Gabe?
Yes, pushing it back.
So the player with the ball is Papachasakis.
Oh.
And he plays on straight away, goes to 50, runs towards the goal square, and a nice intercept mark there by the Rangers player in Ross. He gets towards the back pocket. This is off to his teammate Fry, who plays on, and centimetre perfect, but the mark was spilled down there by Zalak. Out of bounds it goes. 55 out from the Jets goal.
Ball to be thrown in. Technica looking after the time clock today. Minute and a half into this first quarter. Like the boundary umpire's style there. Beautiful throw in. Ball spits out the back. Might have been held there. Scrubby kick forward. Now it's Fry. Gets it between half-back and wing. Good use by hand. Duffy.
Open
kicks to
line.
kicks to the fat side. Running onto it is Clausen. Keeps his feet. Gets the handball away. Back to Mellis. He loses it. Jets have a 3-on-2 here. Handball to no one in particular. Eastern Rangers can set this baby up. Top of the 50. And the mark is taken by Jonty Duffy. Jonty Duffy will be on a 30-degree angle. He'll kick. He's got a shorty. And he just gets there. It's a daisy cutter.
Centimetre perfect, Crooksy.
And the mark has been taken by Todd Garner.
Brother of?
Joel Garner, who was drafted too.
Who's not a West Indies cricketer.
No.
Port Adelaide?
Think he was. Think you're right, Gabo. Todd Garner for the first of the afternoon, kicking to the city end of the ground. Lays back on it. Just a lovely kick off the boot. That's the first to the Eastern Rangers. 1 goal straight, 6 on the NG scoreboard. The Jets yet to score. 3 minutes in on the Technica time clock. Gape.
Yeah, that was a good start, but just a bit of panic football there by the Jets. That handball indiscriminate and open up the play. But I noticed when the Rangers went in forward, it was very open. Basically, it was 2-on-2, a deep full forward and a centre half forward, and plenty of space there.
Up they go. Corliss again with the tap out, gets it down, but Jets with the numbers around the ball. Clearing kick this time by Duffy, gets it forward, already in the action. Duffy getting it towards forward 50. They'll keep it in. Good paddling around there by Hurst. He chips inboard, but we've got an intercept mark down there in defence by the Jets player, and that looked like Andrews down there. He'll get it off. They'll go towards half-back. We've got a one-on-one situation. Good spoil over the back. We're on the beach side of the ground.
Good
and
kick.
Jets will get it down the line a bit further. Almost a nice pick-up by Jack. He got tackled. Series of handballs over the back. They should be able to clear it through the middle of the ground here, this time by Burley. The captain gets it down to full forward. Big punch over the back, sees the Jets in the van here. They should be able to get it up and running across half-back. They'll go to half-forward. A one-on-one, good spoil over the back. Again, Jets with the numbers. Here we go in the van there, Butters. He runs to 50.
Good vision.
Inside, beautiful pass to Rudick.
That was beautiful vision, man.
Was it Tristan Rudick who took the mark of the day last year in that forward pocket, I think?
I believe you're right there.
Down in that corner there.
Yeah.
He hurt himself when he landed.
That's
as well.
right.
So
That'd be the executive maintenance mark of the day, which they're all flying for today.
Exactly, and Rudick will kick from 35 metres out directly in front. And he comes in, the little fella, and he connects to the left. And that's through for one behind. That'll take, that's their first score of the day. One behind plays 1 goal straight here. And that's of course on the TAC scoreboard. And we're 5 minutes in on the Technica time clock, first quarter action.
Ball brought in by Fry, kicks to centre half back. They've got numbers here. Working it through the middle of the ground is Dario. He kicks up forward, Jets. Nice attack on the ball. Seem to have a lot of numbers in defence, Gabe.
Yes,
Western Jets.
They are, but the Rangers then have a fair few players around the middle of the ground. So be interesting to see who wins that battle.
Western Jets. Not convincing, but they're getting the ball down here. Papachasakis kicks it inside 50. It's a scrubby old kick close to the boundary line. Not out in the full. It'll be over the boundary line and out of bounds.
They're playing defensive side, the Jets, but what's happening though is the goal that the Rangers got was basically a turnover, which left them open up a lot of loose players. So it'd be interesting to see who wins that battle. Well, that's holding on in the ruck.
Ball thrown up. Jets. Ball tapped out. Now they've got some numbers. They need some shepherding. This is Andrews.
Good kick.
Kicks to the square. Oh, over the... Oh!
Hit the goal umpire.
I think it did hit the goal umpire's boot. It went back into play. It's one for the rule makers. 2 behinds to 1 goal straight. Xavier Fry had a bit of work to do early doors as Xavier kicks to himself. Goes to the western side of the ground. The big men fly. Oh, nice mark. Taken at the back for the Jets there. They kick to centre half forward. This is Jaden Rice. Rice puts in a shorty. Oh!
That was always going to happen.
Pushing the back.
Not the Jets player's fault either. He was on a lead.
He was pushed into pushing the other guy in the back.
Can I just say,
Aaron Clark.
The Jets have got the kick out of this, but can I just say Cody Hurst? You can call it a little bit of stupidity, but it was courageous. He backed back into that.
Into that, yeah.
You know, he was trying to fill in the gap, so it should be noted.
Aaron Clark directly in front. He will kick from 45 metres out. The drop punt. The red Sharon just goes to the left. 3rd behind. Jets 3 behinds. Rangers 1 goal on the NG scoreboard. 8 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
Fry to take the kick out, which is interesting because Cardamone did a fair bit of it in round 1. And Fry plays on, kicks towards half back. Spalled over the back there, keeping himself in the forward line here, the Jets. They're getting numbers around it though, Easton, and they run through Fry, dish off the handball, and that's Burley with the kick out in front at half forward. They'll run onto it, just set up to allow the defender in Rocky to come in, who's looked good at times early in this match defensively, and he seems a real scragger, that Rocky. Gets it down. Can't break away. Off they go. Oh, good tackle, Hurst. He'll get rewarded. And he might be a bit of a goer, Gabe, as you said. Yeah. Cody Hurst.
So now we've got a congested forward line there, Rick.
Looks like he should have a surfboard under his arm, but he gets it down to forward. Up they go. Couldn't quite get it away. Western Jets got the numbers back, but they're in trouble here. Goes back inboard towards the behind post. We've got about 15 players around this congestion. We'll have a ball up. We're pretty close. Now they can't hit it through, Gabe.
No.
Has to go away from the goals, this throw up. Into the goal square. Oh, quick kick out of trouble. But Easton through Clausen. Gets it, runs around beautifully, runs to 50, chips it out, centres it, up they go, over the back it goes, Western, I keep saying Willie, we're in Willie. Gets it down towards half back. They've got the numbers, but an awkward bounce. They couldn't go with it. Series of handballs sees it out of trouble, and Dario gets it down towards full forward, and an intercept mark.
Western Jets go to the western side of the ground. This will be Casa, Darcy Casa. Waits, draws a man, looks along the line, and Emerson Jecker. Some of the best names in TAC today. There's some real beauties. Emerson Jecker. Ball to be thrown in, bang on centre wing. 6 plays 3. The Rangers with the only goal of the game so far, halfway through this first quarter. Ball comes to ground. Rangers, quick hands, intercept. Little flicking handball out wide, close to the boundary line, and they can't keep it in. Good harassment by Joel Burley, the skipper of the Rangers today. Ball to be thrown in again.
Just around the ground, Stingrays 98, Rebels 28.
The ruckman set themselves. Tap down. Thar gets it out. Back to Cassar. Butters sidesteps. It's a funny old kick. Doesn't get a lot of length on it, but he wins the ball back. Now we've got Pettigrove. Handballs over the top to Honey.
Good tackle.
Holding the ball, says the umpire. And this will be
Hurst again.
Hurst on centre wing. Goes into the middle of Burbank Oval. They look up. They want to switch play. They like the fat side of the ground, the old Eastern Rangers. This is Ross. Can't grab it. The cavalry arrive. Rangers first to it. Needs to pick it up quickly and dispose. They spit the ball out. Run it in front of them. The Jets starting to crowd them, hunt them. Now they get it out. They kick it into the middle of Williamstown again. Good spinning around there by Smythe. He gets it to the half-forward flank. Williamstown are a chance here through Rudick. Lovely pass.
Oh, no.
Don't know if that was the best bet.
No.
And now the kick smothered. Cardamone's going to be first back here. He'll be safe. He gets it across. Quirk kicks to half back. The big men fly. That's an executive maintenance mark of the day contender.
That is the leader at the moment.
Oh, where's the manning up?
Now we've got Smythe inside 50, just minding his own.
Yeah,
the player was Kiriazis, was the marker.
All right. Lining up here is Will Smythe. He's on a 45-degree angle. He's going to kick from right on 50. It will test him. He comes in, he kicks.
Oh.
It's a bit of a low floater skimmer. It's in the goal square. And
hits the behind post.
It'll be thrown in 13 minutes in, or approaching 13 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
He's got a bit of a jockey's name, Willie Smythe.
He has, yes.
Underneath the commentary box here, right beside the behind post. Got the ruckman dueling for position. To the front of the pack it goes. Got numbers here. We've got a snap-on goal on the left. Coming back just offline there. And touched as well by Thar. Thar with the left boot. Through from behind. That's their fourth behind the Jets. 4 behinds to the Rangers, 1 goal straight. And that is on the TAC scoreboard. And we're 13 minutes in to this first quarter on the Technica time clock now. Good hand out the back. And that's good running by Kritopoulos. He gets it wide. He's got a man on the loose. They get it down towards full forward for a one-on-one. Slipped at the crucial stage there down the back, the big fella Lockman, and allowed the Jets in. But we've got an intercept straight away through Chin. We might have a bit of fun with him over the year, Crooksy. And Chin will come in. Harvey. He's going to kick from 35 out. Harvey, Chin. Bit of an angle, not an easy kick, but he comes in on the left. And that slides to the left, actually, through from behind. And that's 1 goal, 1-7, plays 4 behinds.
It just snuck in, Rick, by the hair on his chinny chin.
That's exactly right, Crooksy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear.
They'll play on straight away here, the Jets. And Western drive it down towards centre wing. They're in the van, or mark over the back. Not taken. Play on. They've got numbers around it through Honey. Can't quite break away. Little dish out the side. They run in and out of trouble. They should be able to straighten up here, but an errant handball. sees the ball kick
dangerous.
back into a dangerous position. Allowed Eastern in through the middle of the ground. They got numbers. That time the hand through Kalkowski. They work it through the middle and just forward of the centre. And we've got there taking it Kritopolis. He goes forward a bit high. And we've got the Jets strong down in there in defence. Able to get the numbers back and get it down towards the wing. Over the back it goes and out of bounds.
Oh!
Now, Gabe,
Yes.
a few kicks I've seen today so far have been way up high of the leading player above their head. So they've just got to straighten it out and time that kick a bit better, don't they? Give the forward a chance.
Yeah, keep it a bit lower. Let the forward come to the ball, not necessarily kick it on top of his head.
So they're at centre wing here. Tap to the front. There's a holding there. And this time we've got Burley. So he's at centre wing. Now Burley, he runs around and heads towards full forward. Burley.
10 over the top.
Down it goes.
Oh.
Oh, big collision. Play on's a call. It's anyone's ball here at half forward. And the Eastern's holding it in. And the umpire will he pay anything?
No, he didn't. Thought he might have dragged it in and not try to get it out.
In front of the NG scoreboard. Ball up, Rangers. Hurst spins around, spits out a handball, gets it back to Burley. Kick into the square.
Oh, good fly.
2 bites of the cherry. Manton sees it over the line, rushes it through for a behind. Rangers move on to 1-2-8. The Jets are 4 behinds, and we are approaching 17 minutes in to the first quarter on the Technica time clock. Western Jets. Sweeping handball backwards, doesn't hit the target. Now the Rangers are in the van if they can be clean. They spit it out the back to Kalkowski. He kicks it around the Johnny Horner, looking for a mark over the back. Spills. Jets have got numbers, but they haven't got the footy. Now it comes out to Hurst. Hurst in line for the Nixon Finance Player of the Day as the ball is taken over the boundary line out of bounds.
The captain also, Joel Burley, getting
Burley.
very involved in the game, isn't he?
Bit of leather poisoning, I think, Burley. You'd have it.
Nice mover, isn't he? And nice on that left foot. So we're at half forward here. Eastern Rangers attacking. And the score reads 4 points to 8 points. Out the back, fresh air shot. Trying to work it clear the Jets, but numbers around the ball, Eastern. Out into trouble zone. They'll clear it and get it out wide that time to Rice. He plays on through the middle. Doesn't quite hit his target, but they had room to move. There goes, that was Thar there. He gets it down towards centre half forward. Great intercept mark by Blank. The big fella plays on to Cartamodi straight away on the left. He goes towards centre wing to a lead up. But it was a 2-on-2 situation. The Jets first to recover. Thar gets it. Gets it inside towards the boundary line. Fumble. Over it went.
Just a little bit of fumbling going on, especially from the Jets. They're
not clean.
They're not just, if they clean up a little bit, I think they go.
Getting enough of it.
Yeah.
Just got to hold on to it. Ball in, centre wing. Up they go. Tapped down by Walters. Gets it to the front of the pack. Can't quite break away there. Trying to work their way out of it. Walters again with the handoff. This will be just a kick under pressure. Cartamoni setting himself. Pushes it towards the boundary line. They got a couple here if they can flick it out the back door, but I read beautifully that time by Clausen. He runs to Cartamoni, he gets tackled. Worked it back inboard. Bit of a head contact there.
Yeah.
Play on's a call.
Side bump, fair bump.
Yeah, the head was down though. You've got to be careful in those situations, Crooks. He might have not hit him in the head, but...
Ball thrown up. Half forward flank. Rangers try to move it on by hand. Quick kick. Hurst squeezes a handball out. Finds Blank. Kicks it up nice and high underneath it. Nice mark taken there by Josh Jenkins. Thought he'd be a bit old for this competition. But Josh Jenkins, half back for Western. The big pack fly. Falls to the front. Rangers just running into trouble. collared, ends up with Hurst. He paddles it in front of him, gets it, gathers it, kicks it into the heart of 50. It comes over the back. They're a bit of a chance here, the Rangers. They get it out and run into an open goal. And that was to Jack Kritopoulos. He gets his first for the day. The Eastern Rangers second. 2-2-14 on the NG scoreboard. The Western Jets are 4 behinds. 20 and a half minutes in on the Technica time clock, and a nice transferal up the ground.
Perfect play, Rick. It was old school footy. Kick it to the forward, up high. If it goes over the back, small men front and centre. Kritopoulos got the handball there. I'm not sure if it was Malice that handed it to him, but it was just perfect footy there by the Rangers. Get it in forward quickly, get in the right spots. Nice goal.
Now, De Rayo goes into the middle to help out, but up they go. Bring it to ground. Burley gets it down towards half forward on the left. Down towards forward 50, thumped away. Outer side of the ground. Can't break away. Now they've got someone loose out in the side. And, grubbed along the ground. That was a worm burner. Didn't quite open it up enough for the Jets. And De Rayo gets tackled. Who was the tackler there? That looked like Honey to me. That was Sweet.
If you're joining TAC Cup Radio for the first time, get used to it.
Pun City.
Up they go. Bring it to ground. Again, they get out of that congested area, and Easton should be able to get it out, but great tackle.
Too high.
Too high it was.
Just slipped up a little bit, Rick, at the end.
Checker, the tackler. But play on's the call this time. We've got Garner going forward. Intercept mark again. That back line's holding up pretty well for the Jets. And they'll go through the middle of the ground this time.
Andrews.
So Andrews, he plays on. Down towards centre half forward. The big men go up. Over the back it goes. Ball still in dispute. 45 out from goal. They've done well there, but the Rangers should get it out to Burley. He hands it off. They're going through the middle now. We've got the runner in Fry. He gets it out to the centre of the square, and Kritopoulos has got it. He's got runners out to the right. He's got an option of 2 players. They get it further afield to Fry, who's run up from the back pocket.
Oh, look at that.
He kicks towards the full forward area. Up they go. Can't quite gather it in through for a behind. Really good forward movement there by the Rangers. Just starting to get on top at the moment.
Just a little cleaner, Rick. I think when they get open play, they're grabbing the ball, they're kicking it to space. So I think Brooksy mentioned a couple of times they like kicking it out wide to the fat side, as we call it.
Western Jets bringing the ball back in.
He's run 30 metres.
Long kick. He was looking for Casa. Can't quite take it in. Rangers.
Good
now
play.
The Jets have got a little bit of space here.
See,
again, they fumble Gate.
Yeah.
Now they've got it clean. They kick into the middle of the ground, but it is all Eastern Rangers. Nice mark taken by Kai Quirk. Quirk kicks to centre half forward. Up they go. Didn't quite take it. Jets at the spill of the ball. They kick out wide to centre wing. Gonna keep it in. Tackle. Rolled over the line. Out of bounds. 2-3-15. 4 behinds. 4. Almost 24 minutes
There was
in.
a Quirk that played for St Kilda in the 80s.
Brian Quirk.
Brian Quirk played for Carlton.
Oh, for Carlton, was it?
Played a long time. He played in the 68 grand final against Essendon.
And 70, wasn't it?
And 70, yep.
Down to the ground it goes, but out of bounds it goes again.
Geez, we're old.
Just like yesterday it was, wasn't it?
It feels like yesterday. I was there. I was at the game.
Now the throw in. Quite a few around it. Walters. They get it to ground. Walters gets it and runs into trouble. Gets caught with it. What do they do here? No opportunity. There'll be a ball up.
Correct call with the toss.
At the moment, yeah, definitely.
So the Jets paddling it forward, but no clear possession. This time it ends up with Dareo. Gets it down towards half forward. Hurst knocks it on further. Inside 50 they go. Out the back it goes. Kick over the shoulder by Duffy. Down towards full forward, but another intercept mark down there. And they'll play on, but it's too late. And it is quarter time here at Burbank Oval. The Eastern Rangers throw up, straight away they go. Tapped down by Walters, gets it to ground. We've got a tackle there, right back in the middle of the ground, and we'll have another ball up.
Stingrays 123, the Rebels 29.
Crikey.
So Walters using his big frame, gets it down. Good hand in there, just stopped that forward move. Little toe poke by Butters. They're under pressure here, they'll allow Eastern in. They've got numbers around the footy. Little handout that time by McCormack. They'll get it out wide and chip it down towards the direction of Hurst, and he takes it out in front. He's looking to play on because he's going to kick from the 50, and didn't look keen to have a kick for goal, but now he's gone back. Going to back himself here, Cody Hurst.
So the two players that I mentioned, Burley and Hurst, straight into
the plate.
Yep.
Both left footers too, aren't they?
Yep. They've got a few left footers actually, the Rangers. This will be a big kick.
So Hurst comes to 50.
Left goal
from
post.
Just inside. He keeps it low and goes very left. And a good mark on that point post there. Zalak.
Mihail
Zalak. And they normally kick with the left nowadays, these blokes, don't they? They don't They don't normally go the banana bender.
This will be an AFL Draft Central goal of the day. Clubhouse leader.
I reckon he'll go the left. No, he's gone the banana, and they just don't seem to execute it like they used to, do they, Crooksy, the banana?
No, not like you and I used to be able to do that one.
No, we'd have no trouble from there.
Would have been 2 flags. Another behind to the Rangers, 2-4-16. The Jets are 4 behinds. And bringing the ball in is Lucas Rocky for the Western Jets. He kicks to half back, but it could come back just as quick as it got there. Hurst, good evasive skills. Handball was a bit hot. The little dinky kick up forward. They need a mark. Can't get the second bite of the cherry. Now the Jets need to be just a bit cool and calm in a crisis. They kick to half back. Man in front. Again, the Rangers have got it. They sweep it forward. Mark it in defence for the Jets. This is Lachlan Pettygrove. He goes out wide and finds Daly Andrews. Andrews kicks straight, just finds his man. They play on straight away, right into the middle. 3 good kicks, Gabe.
Yeah. Makes a difference.
Watkins goes long inside 50. The big men fly. Spills, comes to the back and shot on goal.
That's a goal.
And that was Jecker. Emerson Jecker gets the Jets first.
That looked like an AFL Draft Central goal of the day contender.
It was, and he is, he's a big fella, 197 and 87. He did that like a little cheeky rover, little forward pocket type, Emerson Jecker. But no, he's a big key forward. Good work.
And what did we notice there, Crooksy? Nice kicking through the middle, hitting targets, no fumbles. Goal.
1-4-10 on the NG scoreboard, 2-4-16 the Rangers, 3 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
They bring it out straight away, and Jets looking for another one here, but we're back in the middle, can't quite break away. We'll have a ball up, centre of the ground, here at Burbank Oval in Williamstown. Up they go, tap to the front. Kick out of trouble there by Burley, down towards centre, forward ball goes over the back, dangerous spot. Jets have got a couple there, but nice work by Rocky. Gets it down towards centre wing, finds Butters. Butters plays on straight away, gets down towards half forward. They're out in front and they'll take the mark. Much better kicking this quarter by the Jets. Then as soon as you give them a rap, look what happens. And they should be able to clear this time through Burley.
Good tackle. Good
tackle again. Down it goes on the ground with 55 out from the Jets goal. And that should have been a clearance there to the Rangers. But good tackling there by the forward line of the Jets. Keeping the pressure on. Up they go straight away. Walters using his muscle. They get it out the back door. Holding the ball. Good tackle that time on that occasion was Malice. He'll get rewarded at halfback and they'll play on.
Easton. They kick to the western side of the ground, looking for Dario. Mark taken. Strong, contested. Bang on centre wing. It's a little bit indecisive. Got the big left foot up. And, free kick to Easton. No advantage. And this will come back. There are 2 kicks out from goal. They kick it to the hot spot. The big men fly. Front and square. Just a clearing kick by Warner. And this is going to come back from whence it came. Puts it in short. Stapleton gets it off straight away. Again, they kick it to the fat side. Lead the race to the footy. Jets, good defence. Kicks it round the corner. Keeps it in play. 2 on 1. Kept his eye on the footy, did Karazis. Couldn't take it. Now it stacks on the mill. The umpire will come in and no, holding the ball, says the umpire. Said you're over the top of it. Tough call. And Kairazis will take it. He gets it off straight away to Radanovic. Radanovic kicks along the wing. Comes over the back, ranges by hand. Just get it through chin. Now it goes to half forward. They could raffle it. And it's Kairazis getting plenty of the footy. Early doors, second term. Chops a little one sideways and spots up Josh Jenkins. Josh goes along the line. Looking for another mark. Now they've got a chance. Thar. Just a little bit of soccer tactics to get the ball forward. Now there's a good tackle by Thar. And now the umpire will come in and ball it up. 16 plays 10, 6.5 minutes in.
Just look a little bit more competitive, the Jets now.
Down it goes. Half forward for the Jets. They just worked it out of there nicely there. The Rangers. Hurst had it and he got a heavy bump there. Both players going for the ball.
Shoulder.
Very heavy bump. And we've got a pack here. He was lucky he was right next to the bench, was able to go straight off Cody Hurst. Pretty hard collision there. Up they go. Tap down. Over the back it goes. Kick forward down towards half forward. Bit of a blind turn and went without it there. That was Manton. All of a sudden we've got a stack of players there and the umpire will ball it up about 60 out from the Jets goal. Beautiful day here at Williamstown on the beach there. Port Phillip Bay. Out the back it goes. Butters with the handoff. Gets it out wide. They've got it through Andrews. Runs through the middle towards the centre square, but an intercept straight away it goes. This is out in front of Kalkovsky. Out he goes towards 50. Runs onto it. Grabs it. Good tackle from behind. Gets pressure on the kicker. And out of bounds it goes, just 20 metres out from goal.
That was a hamstring stretcher, just getting his boot to ball.
Yeah, and had to really stretch out to get the right bounce of the ball at the same time. We're about 30 out from goal here with this ball up. Grandstand side of the ground. Tap down to the front. Jets with the numbers. Out the back to Jenkins. He centres it, goes out. Kick by Butters down towards half forward. And they'll hug the boundary here if they can keep it in. Can't quite do it.
Good play.
Well, they did do it. And it goes back to Fry. He's in trouble. Out the back door. Trying to work it out of that problem. Kyriakis down the bottom. Kyriazis. Again, number of players around this contest. Strength there. Plays on. Goes the bounce there. Great work there by Crimmins. Can't break away again. Under the old rule of be holding the ball, but Cardamone gets it, sweeps it down towards half forward. Vassis gets it. He gets crunched. Play on's a call. And we've got 4 on top of each other here, and we'll have another ball up.
Got a bit aggressive, the Jets. They're putting in.
Tackling a feature of their game.
Yeah, definitely. It always is.
There's only one goal in it. Up they go again. Big leap. No one quite getting the hit out.
In the back.
Again, we've got numbers around it, and well spotted there. In the back it goes. And we'll have a free kick to Butters. No, that's Thar. Thar goes inside the square. Again,
kick.
another nicely directed kick out in
Now
front.
go out wide.
Oh, the kick smothered. Kiriazis with the little handoff. He's got a runner out wide. Wide it goes. That kick from Papachatsakis. Inside half forward, but Easton should be able to clear here. Malice with the handoff. Over the back it goes. Good spoil.
Close to a
Again,
mark.
no, I think there was a fist on it, and the umpire saw that, and will ball it up at centre wing.
50-50 Crooksy. Play on.
Benefit of the doubt to the batsman. 16 plays 10. Rangers by a goal. Low scoring affair in perfect conditions. Wrapped up in a tackle. Ball spits out. They get it out the back. Now running forward is Radanovic. He's almost, now the ball's over the boundary line and out of bounds. Centre wing,
Here we
Port
go.
Phillip Bay side of the ground. Free kick found there.
Bit soft.
And it is Rudick who will take it. Kicks it forward, all Western Jets. This is Warner.
No ball tampering there.
No, not whatsoever. Now Manton. Manton with a long searching kick up forward. Gave his forward every chance. Just couldn't quite take the mark. Spills down, stacks on the mill. Too high, says the umpire. And the Rangers will take the resultant free kick.
Just a touch aggressive, the Jets.
He's got to temper it a little bit. Tries to corral. Breaks the line. Kicks to centre wing. Butters. He's going to send it back right from whence it came. Good
kick.
work.
Oh, go on. You should have went on. Take the game on.
Clark. Aaron Clark. Again, a long kick. He's looking for Jekka. He can't take it. Big punch. Ball hits the deck. Rangers. It's a quick kick out. Trying to trap the ball underneath. Rocky
Well
can't
done.
get it out. Now the Rangers can get it out through Stapleton. Good hands. Gets it back. Has to be quick. They're playing keepings off. Oh, now they've got it to the fat part of the ground. This is Zalek. Zalek switches play. He's got Lockman. No,
well
man in
done.
front. Great mark. Papachazakis.
Yeah.
Bit of Dustin Fletcher in that one. Plays on from, that was Casa, down towards centre wing. Intercept by Fry, does well, gets on the left. Casa should intercept and
well
does
done.
well, running
In the back,
backwards.
in the back.
Oh, it was in the back, was it, Gabe?
Yep.
Didn't see that. Umpire spotted something there, and Kritopoulos has it at half forward for Easton. He goes short to a lead, but Casa will get it back. Oh no, he dropped it. He was involved in a few plays there, Casa.
Gets himself into the game.
So we've got to throw in underneath the com box, grandstand side. And big fellas to duel. Up they go. Tap to the front. Trying to break through the trouble. Easton holding it in. Gilby underneath everything. Gets it out, but the umpire will ball it up.
Now, Gilby is the nephew of Lindsay
The
Gilby.
nephew. Had to be some relation there. Over the back it goes. They should clear. That was a long kick. Papachatsakis out towards half back. They pick it up that time and lose it just as quickly, Watkins. They tap it a further afield. Just got to get another number to the ball here, and they do. That's picked up by Honey. Goes long. Ran his full distance, but got tackled at the last minute, and Fry has it. Fry plays on straight away. Bit of a wobbler towards half back over the other side of the ground. This will be picked up by Clausen. He gets it over. They've got numbers if they can get the kick right.
Gee, that's
Out in front that time of Vassis, but again the kick didn't execute well. Out of bounds it goes. He had a field in front of him if the kick hits the target.
Darren Buick's got the Rangers playing a brand of footy that could win finals and things like
Yeah.
that. They've just got to execute it.
Ball thrown in. They get it out the back to get it forward. Stapleton, he's caught up in a tackle. Clausen. Oh, he's got a man all on his Pat Malone, and he's almost found him. Just can't quite get it. Clark. They run in, they get it. Here's a little kick out. Now it's up. It's in the goal square. We're looking for Kratopoulos. Oh, holding the man against Kratopoulos.
Matthew Lloyd used to do that all the time, didn't he, Crooks? He can get away with it.
I think he did it once in about a 250-game career. Hamish Murphy. Kicks to half-back. Comes over the back. Running onto it is Rice. Keeps it in. They try to get it back. The tackling is a big feature of the game. Now they're a chance through Darcy Casa.
Get rid of it.
Casa goes to half forward but spots out his opponent. And now it comes forward. Mark taken here by Stapleton. He's coming into the game. The left footer squares it up. Mellis. Mitch Mellis.
Good quarter.
Gets it across looking for Kelchowski. He turns back into trouble but executes nicely. Looking for Gilby. Gilby. Oh, I thought he might have got free kick against him then, but no, it's still in play. Thar. Now the Rangers. A lot of work in close. There's an intercept. You're going to get caught. He's about the only one that didn't see it coming. I think they saved the Rangers then. Just go back and kick it. They're playing on at all costs, Gabe.
Yes, they are. And the game's got a bit sloppy in the last 5 minutes. Very congested. If you notice, wherever the kicks are going, there's about, say, 10 players around the ball all the time. So, perfect conditions. We've only had 3 goals. But it's been a good game.
Jonty on the left foot. Jonty Duffy right to the top of the square. Oh, here's a chance.
Oh, missed.
And he slewed that off the side of his boot. That was Callum Norris. There was a golden opportunity gone missing. 2-5-17 to 1-4-10 on the NG scoreboard. 17 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
And Papachasakis, let's hope he doesn't take too many more kick-ins. He'll play on from full-back and kick long, penetrating kick out to half-back. And a juggling mark there by big fella there. Out the back was Quirk. Nice mark so far. He'll kick down towards the full forward area. Over the back it goes. This is dangerous. Hits the deck. Little kick to no one. Oh, now they've got someone there. They just want to use it wisely here. Out the back it goes. Picked up by Mellis. And they'll shoot towards goal, but an errant kick by Lockie Stapleton through from behind. They could have raffled that goal if they wanted to, Easton.
I think they did.
And Mellis getting a bit of the footy this quarter.
Papachakakis brings the ball back in for Western Jets. It comes over the back. Easton through Quirk. Kicks forward. Mark taken by Pettigrove. Kicks into the middle, into the leading player. Now they get it across. Kick forward by Andrews. Inside 50, but misses the target. Jecker was in a good spot there. Getting into the shadows of half-time. They trail by 8 points, the Jets. Low-scoring affair. Up in front of the cricket nets there. The ball will be thrown in right next to the NG scoreboard. The ruckman, Jazz Corliss for the Eastern Rangers, and Jecker. Ball comes out the back, Burley. He's lost it. It's punched forward, Jecker. He can't take it. Cardamone, quick hands, Burley, left footer. A little bit of an up and under. They play on straight away, the Jets. He spots up a man. 2 bites of the cherry. Can't take it. That's in the back.
Didn't mind him playing on there. Just open it up, put him under a little bit of pressure.
They're going to play on. This is Radanovic. Kicks. Comes off hands at the back. Rangers. Wrong guy took it then. Burley, Cardamone by hand. They work it out. Kick just squirted to half back. Could come back from whence it came. Close to the boundary line. They're trying their best to keep it in. Again, the handball comes out. Now a little kick. Cardamone marks. And travel the required distance. He's going to switch play. Playing dangerous, Gabe. Stapleton.
But that's a game plan. They're switching a lot when they're at half back, try to get the open side and run.
And now they come across. They've got some numbers laterally. They've opened up the middle of the ground.
Here we go.
Easton on the Port Phillip Bay side. Jets get across. Now they look to switch back to the other side. They've got some numbers here, but they haven't got the footy. Watkins. He kicks inside. Mark, no, probably should have taken that. 2 bites of the cherry again. Now they wrap it up. Ball caught underneath a couple of them there. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
They're getting the fumbles again, the Jets.
20.5 minutes in, 18 plays 10.
Just underneath the Technica, that is the TAC scoreboard. And the Technica time clock is 20 minutes into this second quarter. 1-4-10 the Jets to the Rangers 2-6-18. Up they go. Tap to the front. Corliss with the tap out. Down it goes. Trying to use the body. Kick out of fresh air towards the goal. Is it a goal? Oh, it's touched on the line. Some great work there. Through for another behind to the Jets. 1-5-11 to 2-6-18. A goal here would be handy right on half time. They'll play on straight away through Fry and he'll go down the middle this time.
3-on-1
Jets with the numbers. By juggling Mark, he plays on straight away, Butters. Gets it down towards centre half forward. He's got a man there on his own. And that is Watkins, who's been busy.
He's been very busy this second quarter. Watkins has had a fair bit of the footy.
Jack Watkins, he's within kicking distance.
When Butters gets the ball for the Jets, something happens. He's a good user.
He comes in from 45, connects to the left, just through for a behind. I'd love a goal, the Jets, but a lot better play this quarter from them.
NG scoreboard 1-6-12 to 2-6-18 as a goal the difference. Fry kicks to himself. Now he kicks out wide and the mark is taken by Clausen. Riley Clausen on halfback. Goes along the line. He's looking for Quirk. Comes over the back. Needs some help. Wrapped up in a tackle. Goes for the rugby try. He'll be pinged. No, he won't.
Oh, he was lucky there.
Ball to be thrown in. Bang on centre wing. We're picking up some beautiful pictures in the background of Port Phillip Bay and the city of Melbourne. As ball in dispute. Jets. Thar. Quick hands. Now they've got a chance. Can't get boot to ball. Free kick, says the umpire. And Josh Jenkins will take it.
Rudic, I think.
Rudic. Tristan Rudic.
Kick it long, there won't be much time left.
He takes your advice, Gabe. They kick long. They need a mark. And a mark they've got. The big grip of Emerson Jecker, 197 and 87 kilos. Sorry, it's not him. It's Aaron Clark. Similar size, 194 and 83 kilos. Ball just faded. A little bit of outswing there and just got his hands on it, one grab, which has been unusual today, Gabe.
Very much so. There should be a chance to kick this.
Aaron Clark comes in.
Great.
Just puts it on the breeze and hit the Wilbur post. 1-7-13 to 2-6-18. 5 points the difference on the NG scoreboard. 23 minutes 50 in on the Technica time clock.
A little bit of right to left with that kick, so they'll want to be aware of that. Fry to play on at full back, and he does that. Kicks to himself. Runs towards half back. The kick goes. Oh, big mark over the back. Walters, the big ruckman, doing what ruckman should do. We'd like to see more of that. Walters gives it off. They kick it long, down towards full forward. Big spoil over the back, but it's still there for the Jets. They get it out wide. Still Easton doing well with numbers down there to paddle it towards the boundary line. And so did the Jets do well to keep it there.
Yeah, good pressure by the Jets there. Rangers had a couple of opportunities to clear it, but just getting their hands in bit of a tackle or an intercept.
So they'll ball it in. We're about 65 out from the Western Jets goal, city end of the ground. Nice long ball in. Ball to ground it goes. Ruzik can't break away. Rudik. And that will be half time here at Burbank Oval in Williamstown, and not a lot of scores on the board here. Rangers 2-6-18 are leading the Jets 1-7-13, so a 5-point margin at half time here. And this is a big brute of a lad.
He definitely is.
And the ball up straight away there, and well done Lockwood. Takata Moni gives it off. Intercept that time by O'Halloran. They'll get a big high bomb down towards centre half forward for the Jets. Ball spills free over the back. That was Butters. Gets it out the back door. Easton with the numbers. She'll be able to clear, and that they do. Out towards Quirk. Quirk will run around. Get on. Oh, his kick was smothered partially. And we've got the intercept. Inside 50 it goes. There is Clark. Gets it. Goes back towards the 50. Oh, they're running into trouble.
Good
and that
tackle,
was Carter Money from behind. Beautiful work. Allows his mate in Burley to get on his left and kick it long towards centre wing. And this ball will come back as well. The Jets getting numbers across that centre of the ground. Walters gets tackled, gives off the handball. They tried to keep it in through Butters. Out of bounds it goes. So we're half forward for the Western Jets. And we're only 1 minute in on the Technica time clock, third quarter. Ball thrown in. Walters with the strength. Lockwood with the leap. Down the front it goes. Burley again getting another possession. Gets it forward towards half forward. Out of bounds it rolls.
I think we're going to get a fair bit of stoppages and boundary throw-ins, especially down that side of the ground.
A few people looking very cosy out in that grass hill over there.
I was going to say, it's not a bad crowd for TAC Cup today. Perfect conditions to be out.
Cosy as in holding hands?
On the no, just on the chairs and laying on the ground. It's quite a nice little spot. Out it comes. They get it over the back, but again, no clear possession. There's Ruzik. Rudik gets it out of bounds, and there'll be a ball in. We're about 70 out from goal. No real clear passages yet this quarter.
2 minutes into the third term. We have Walters up against Lockman. Neither get a decisive. Now the Jets scrubbing kick up forward, bouncing, and shoved over the line.
Just quickly around the grounds, Stingrays defeated the Rebels 132-35.
And the Rebels have been going all right. They've started the season well.
Yeah, and the Falcons lead the Bushrangers 20-zip early in that game.
All right, ball to be thrown in. 40 metres around from the Jets' goal. They're kicking to the southern end of the Williamstown football ground. Just rugby-style football here. It's plucked out. Gilby can't get it. Now it's kicked to the top of the square, and mark's taken. That's crazy Kiriazis, who's marked this. He will kick from 22 metres out on a 15-degree angle. What's the? I heard you saying about the breeze, Gabo?
Straight across the ground, going towards the north, you would say. So wing to wing, coming off the sea. So I'll have to aim for the right, or his left
Goalpost.
Kiriazis
comes in and makes no mistake. Jets get the first one of the second half. 2-7. 19 to the Eastern Rangers, 2-6-18. I'm embarrassed. I'm right in front of a professor of mathematics. I couldn't work that out. 4 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
Kiriazis being a nice Greek name there. We should wish our Orthodox friends a happy Easter.
Is that this weekend, Gabe?
That's this weekend. So happy Easter to them, and good start for the Jets. Good pressure. They kept all the play was down this end of the ground for the first 4 minutes of play.
Up they go in the middle. Lockwood gets the leap, but didn't get a hand on it. Walters goes and gets it again, forces it out the back. Jets getting numbers, but again we've got some scragging going on there. Can't quite break away. Again, players from both sides piling on it, and the umpire will have to try and clear it out surely. He let them go, but finally we've gained probably 1 metre there in that whole passage.
A lot of congestion I've seen today.
Lockwood, down the front it goes. They can't break away again. We've got another pack for him. Butters gets it out to Rudick. He'll run out and kick it out in front of that time Connor Thar almost took it. There's 2 against 1 here, and Gilby will pick it up, give it across. He's got his mate in Clausen, gets it down towards half forward. They out in front it goes. The ball spills free. Again, it goes back into a congested pack. Players trying to punch it out of there. And we're at the forward pocket, the city end of the ground. Eastern Rangers attacking.
I haven't seen Cody Hurst yet, Rick.
Good point. They get it to ground. Jets should be able to clear here. That they do. Down long, but we've got Fry to intercept Mark at centre wing. Been a busy player down in defence for the Eastern Rangers. He'll chip it into the middle, and he's got a mate in, that looks like Vassis. Norris it is, goes long, down towards full forward, big fly. They bring it to ground. Again, can't quite break away, now they do. They should have some runners, but they had to go back and just chip it sideways. Luckily, oh no, it wasn't luckily. Clausen intercepts, gives it back in the middle. Again, a disputed ball, and we've got a pack forming. The umpire will come in and ball it up the middle of the ground, Crooksy.
I'll tell you one thing we haven't got. Many executive maintenance marks of the day, contenders, and AFL Draft Central goal of the day.
Been a bit quiet.
Need to get these teams to pick that up in the second half. There's a ball scramble forward. Oh, Lux of Fortune set sail for home and sprays it. That was Josh Honey.
Just had to settle a little bit more. I think his legs were running a bit faster than what they needed to be.
The Jets lead 2-8 to 2-6 on the NG scoreboard. 7 minutes in on the Technica time clock. Fry gets it to Garner. Garner kicks to centre wing. Mark taken by Lucas Vassis. He turns inside and finds Kalkowski. Kalkowski again. Mark taken. Good courage there by Quirk. I keep going to say Kirk, Gabe.
Yeah.
Can't quite get it out. Fry, funny old kick, bit of a floater, and finds James Ross. He's inside centre square. He looks inside 50. Not a lot of tall options up there either.
No. Oh, no.
That's a scrubby kick. It comes over the back. There's a whistle.
What have we got here?
There was a Ross a couple of years ago for Eastern.
Yeah, there was
from
too.
memory. Just wondering.
Was it Benjamin Ross?
Jonathan
Anyway,
Ross?
we'll look it up.
There was a Ben Ross that went to North Melbourne for a little while, but that would have been 10 years ago now.
Xavier O'Halloran has taken the mark for the Western Jets. Lovely searching kick. That's a beautiful kick to Crazy Kiriasis.
Oh.
Kiriasis takes a bounce. He sets sail for home. To the wide,
Touch
too
of class
wide.
about that.
Yep. Backing himself. 2-9-21 to 2-6-18. 8 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
Like the way he moved around and didn't care there was a player right next to him. Fry will kick out and finds a man in Quirk. He's having a good quarter. Spear passes it. They'll play on again. And through the middle, the hand with Kalkowski gets it back. The 1-2. Oh, fumble at a crucial stage, but so was the Jets' fumble. Should have made them pay there, the Jets. And the umpire will ball it up just inside the centre square. Western Jets attacking. Ball in the middle now. They've got a runner out the back door. It goes through Johnson. Gets it down towards half forward. Or inboard handball. Here's an opportunity.
No.
Oh,
Kicks off one step.
on.
And Fry will take the mark in the back pocket and run off. He's got two choices out there. He's just got to hit the target. Norris is his target. and he gets him on the bounce. He ran out of bounce all the same. You just got to make more of those opportunities because he had 2 men loose there, and off they went, and gives the Jets another opportunity to rezone here. And this time, ball falls to the front. Well, he dragged that in. He could be in trouble here. Could be in trouble.
Oh.
Yes, he is.
Good call, Rick.
And the tackler there was the captain in Burley. Burley goes wide, misses.
Because he kicked off the back foot, Rick. As
Yeah.
you well and truly know, you never kick off the back foot.
That's right. And it took a leg break and went out of bounds. So we're at centre wing. I'd call that the northern part of the ground.
I would too, Rick.
Up they go. The ball again falls short. I think that wind's impacting the boundary umpires, as you suggested, Gabo. 2 falling short there.
That's right in the teeth of the breeze there.
And players getting up. We'll have a ball up. Outer side of the ground. Up they go. Tap to the front. That time, no clear possession there by Rice. Over the back it goes. We've got a runner here. If they can just straighten it up towards full forward.
Downfield
Big
umpire.
kick. We've got a one-on-one. Oh, juggled over the line out of bounds. Just not quite gathering it in there, Aaron Clark. So they've got another opportunity here, the Jets. They've had a fair bit of it this quarter in this forward pocket. 21 plays, 18, the Jets in front. Up they go. Trying to get, it does well. On the left that time was Jecker. Big high ball to centre forward.
There we go, he wanted.
And who was that, Crooksy?
Xavier O'Halloran for the executive maintenance mark of the day.
That is the leader.
Absolute leader. What a beauty.
About time we asked for it, didn't we? It's been a little quiet O'Halloran today. But he's got big captain's goal here. They're dominating the play. They've spent most of the quarter, 11 and a half minutes, has been basically in the Jets' half of the ground.
Needs to finish this off.
Kick towards us a little.
Kicks.
No.
Oh, that's straight off the right side of his boot. Did it score? Just scrapes in for a behind. Great mark.
They'll take that at the minute.
2:10:22 to 2:6:18. Fry getting plenty of work to kick out. We are 12 minutes into this third term. Little kick to himself. Gets a bit of ground.
Yeah, there's the win. Look at that.
That ball is held up and nicely read there
Good mark.
for the Jets.
Is that Warner?
Kicks in. Oh, over the top. Oh, he spilt. Jecker. Handball. You're going to get collared.
too high, umpire.
Umpire didn't see it that way, Gabe.
Dear. I think he made a mistake there, the umpire. They've been pretty
Bit
good,
of a
the
hospital
umpires.
ball, that one.
That had sirens and lights flashing on it as it went through the air. There's a Barry. All right, this ball to be tossed up. 22 metres out from the Jets' goal. Jecker. Now the ball in dispute. Cardamone bullocks his way through. The Rangers feed it out the back and kick it out wide. Hit the boundary, hit the boundary. Now the Jets are going to come back. Oh, dispossessed.
The ball, wasn't it?
I think he might have.
Oh.
Now they clear it. Get it out. Kick forward through Rice. Not the best kick. Jecker can't take it on the first bounce. Ball spilt out for Easton. Butters. He's got him with one arm.
Chicken wing tackle. Thought that was illegal nowadays.
Great work by Rudick there to take on 2 or 3 players and finally shoveled it out to a player. Really good work there. Underneath us here at half forward for the Jets. They're doing all the attacking at the moment. Can't quite break away. That was a high one, and that'll go the way of Rice. And he's right on the 50. It's a difficult kick from this pocket with the left to right.
Oh,
And he goes inboard over the top and takes the mark.
Play
on. They thought the ball might have been touched. Kick
Here we
towards the goal square. Big high ball it is.
Oh.
Up they go. Again, a bit of a juggling attempt out the back door and tackling. Wow,
Well, the game's gone up a gear anyway.
a few high balls here
It
down
has.
towards the goal square here.
The
And
Jets are dominating.
Jets getting all the ball. They're just not scoring enough at the minute. They tap it to the front. This will go out of bounds or kept in. Did everything to get a kick on that ball, Watkins. And out of bounds it goes. Opportunity here. They just need to break it open a bit.
Come on. We've had a mark of the day. We just need a goal. Give us something special, boys.
Throw in. Tapped over the back door.
Tap.
That was a great tap. We've got a one-on-one.
Oh,
Should be
Hits the
holding,
deck.
man.
Almost a hole. Play on's a call. Watkins tackling fiercely. He's landed in his back. And play on's a call. We should be able to work it here through Gilby. He goes back inside. They missed it. Just handball behind him. And that ball didn't travel the required. Kalkowski over the back to Gilby. Does the
well
old
done.
goose step. Does it beautifully. Down towards centre wing. Good spoil over the back. Finds Casa. Casa holding the ball against him.
Gee, that's
Gilby in that
tough
play
umpire.
again.
He's a bit red hot.
Yeah, it was pretty red hot.
Just quickly around the grounds. Falcons 22, Rangers 1 point. I think it's quarter time.
No, get Falcons and
Bush Rangers. Bush Rangers. Wrong Rangers.
So the Falcons are leading.
The Bushies.
How are the Demons and the Roos and the Lions and the Power going?
Just quickly, the D's lead at halftime by 9 points, and the Lions, Port Adelaide are 5 points up against the Lions.
All right, Gilby kicks to beyond wing. Mark taken there by Zalek. Mihal Zalek tries to put one to the spot. Ball in dispute. Kick comes off the pack. Now it's kicked into the middle. Bit of a chaos ball here. Could go anywhere. Wrapped in a tackle, going nowhere. Umpire will
Had
come
a lot
in and ball it
of
up.
plays where there's been dual tacklers against
Yeah,
the
2-on-1,
individual.
yeah, gang tackling.
All day it's happened. Good to see. Just not allowing him to get it out.
And
to a
legitimate
runner.
too.
Yeah,
Not,
yeah, they've all been there. Kick out of trouble was smothered. Out it comes to Casa. He'll run on and give off the handball. Oh, good little sidestep there. That was done by Butters. Gets it down towards half forward. Dangerous position, but Easton with the numbers. Should be able to clear. Just needs a kind bounce. Or Quirk got caught. Or high tackle that time. And Watkins will get the free kick. Watkins will take it in the pocket. He's about 42 metres out when he kicks. Kicking with a slight breeze. I'd say left goal post here.
Just to fade it across.
Yeah.
Fade it across.
Nice and straight to that left post. Comes in. Watkins kicks hard through it, and he went left, and it kept going left. He must have got a bit of hook on that. Through for a behind again.
2 goals, 11-23 to 2-6-18.
What were the girls' scores? 6-1 to 5 straight or something?
The girls were deadly accurate. Ball comes out. It's going to come straight back in. Jets. Oh, had a little bit on it, but nice mark taken by Will Smythe. Handballs off straight away. Oh, that's a dodgy kick. Goes a bit more central. Now they're a chance.
That's holding the ball.
He's over the top of it. The umpire looks and says no.
He dragged that in.
The umpire was at the right side of the pack to see that as well.
Yeah.
We are 12 metres out from the Jets' goal. Rangers both got hold of it, and you can hear that whistle perfectly in the effects mic as the umpire comes in. We're 3 steps closer to goal. Tapped. Caught under a pack of players again. Rangers feed the ball out the back. Got to kick it. Got to be smart. Good work by Easton. Vassis clears it. Mark spilt. Jets have got the numbers. Smythe. Need to be quick. Now it's Radanovic. O'Halloran. Good work by Gilby. Jets keep it in. Caught. Tackle. Slung. And out of bounds, says the umpire.
Gilby's done a few nice things this quarter.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of the play this quarter, Gilby.
19 minutes into this third term. Scoreboard has the Jets leading by 4. That'll just bear checking. Beautiful throw in. Lovely throw in. Got a lot of depth on it. Well read by Rudick. Rudick around the corner. And mark! Great mark taken there by Crazy Kiriasis.
He just landed awkwardly there. He landed on his hip right on the ground pretty hard. It's pretty firm out there, Gabe.
It's firm surface, and he just landed hard.
He's an excitement package, isn't he, this boy?
Yeah.
Well, that was a
Some
lovely
talent.
read by Rudick. That boundary umpire really gave it a good heave in. He read it better than anyone over the pack, picked it up, kicked it round the corner, and Kiriasis.
He's been great, Rudick.
Yep, they've teamed well.
This is a big kick because the Jets have had all the play, but only lead by 4 points. So,
Kicking with the breeze, importantly, too.
yeah, I don't know about kicking with the breeze, Rick. I reckon it's right across the face here.
He comes in, Kiriasis.
Kick it towards us and let the breeze do the rest.
Stabs at it
And
and misses. Dear, oh dear. 2:11:23 to 2:06:18. It's 5 points of difference. 20.5 minutes in. Fry to bring the ball back in for Easton. He goes more or less up the middle of the ground. They punch it forward, looking for a bit of run on. Caught,
Gone.
dispossessed, holding the ball. Advantage, advantage, advantage. Rangers, nah,
Good mark.
nice mark taken there across half back. They kick it to centre wing. Fly for the ball. Now the Jets. It's a deep kick up forward. Who can mark it?
no.
Just spilt it. O'Halloran. They squeeze it out. They work very
Good
well
tackle. Great tackle.
in confined spaces, but it's over the boundary line and out of bounds.
I think that was blank, I think.
21.5 minutes in, 5 points in it.
And we're about 50 metres out, 45 out from the Western Jets goal. Feels like it's been down here for an eternity. Ball again breaks free, fell short. They slam it down towards the forward pocket. Gilby gets it, gets caught with it. Play on's a call, out of bounds it goes.
Kaepernick it was before with the tackle.
So right beside the behind post here. They'll tap it towards, no, didn't quite get onto it. Oh, he's ran into trouble there. Took on the tackler, and another gang tackle there. Running off with it was Dario, and another ball intercepted this time. Walters, is it, the big fella? He's going to go wide. Bit of a chancy kick, that one.
Low percentage.
Yep.
Low percentage.
Late in the
And,
quarter, kick it to the hot spot.
So we're at half back here. And on the left, Dario gets it down towards half back. Jets get players back just to form a wall, but not sure about the hand pass. Up it goes. Oh, it held up in the wind nicely that time, and the mark out to Honey. He's a long way out.
Go to Clark.
He's gone with the spear pass and allowed Quirk to intercept, and he did well there, read it better than most. And Quirk at half back will go to centre wing. Again, this is all the Jets, and a big mark there taken in the outer wing.
Set a wall up, haven't they, the Jets, and the Rangers don't know how to get through it.
And Papachatsakis goes towards centre half. Oh, this is keepings off at the moment. But they've got a chance here. A snap-on goal. It's coming around, but came way too far. And out in the full it goes.
I think that was Thar.
They play on straight away here, Easton. And we've got Quirk again, who's been busy. Gets out very wide. Oh, holds it up beautifully to Stapleton, who takes it at half back. He's got a runner over the top if he hits him up. And that was well done there by Mellis. Turned himself inside out. He goes wide. Fry gets it back to Mellis, who's had a good game as well, both of them. They'll go towards half back, half forward. Up they go.
Here we
to
go.
ground it goes. A bit of a dribbler across the face. Beats them all. Casa will intercept here and chip it down towards half back in the Rice direction. A bad bounce. Quirk with the spoil. Rice against Quirk. Quirk gets it. Taps it out to his teammate. Over the back it goes. They've got numbers through Duffy. Duffy with the handoff. Oh, gets caught red hot.
On the ball.
There's that man, the defensive tackler in Rocky. Rocky does well there.
Rocky off half-back. Kicks to centre wing. Jecker over the back. Marks it. Need to be urgent here. Right in the shadows of three-quarter time. They've had the majority of play, just haven't had reward on the scoreboard. Emerson, nice evasive skills. Kicks it to the top. Again, ball bouncing, bit of a chaos. Rudick around the corner. Needs a mark. Oh, siren sounds. Siren sounds, three-quarter time, 2:11:23. The Western Jets to the Eastern Rangers. 2 quarter action. Take it away, Rick.
This time Walters with the size advantage here. Gets it down. They couldn't read it. Ball partially smothered. Taken that time by his opponent in McCormack. They get it down forward now. Centre half forward the Jets. Clearing kick down towards centre wing. They're in the van here. They couldn't quite get it over. Fumble at the crucial stage. And but he did go and help out his teammate there. And there's a bit of a high tackle there.
Yes. Just off the ball, that one, Rick.
Yeah, and that'll go to Vassis.
Gets
it in
play
forward.
down.
So they'll go down towards full forward here. Rice with the fist, gets it down. They can't break away Walters. Rice gets the clearing handball, but it's still not out of the trouble zone. Back in the middle they go. Now they'll get numbers out through Andrews. Out towards half forward.
That's a good
out
kick.
in front that time of Jecker. He'll play on for the Jets. And a good intercept mark there to Ross at half-back, or in the last line, really. He gets it across to Fry, who fumbled, missed it. Out the back door it comes. There goes Rudick. He wheels around, chips it inboard towards full forward. Up they go. Body work there, wasn't taken. Cardamone gets it out, he gets it back, and he'll clear the ball.
Eastern Rangers into the back pocket. Looking for Fry on half-back, and coming in to intercept was Darcy Casa.
I know it's only a minute and a half in, but I'm worried for the Rangers already. They've rebounded twice, and both times they haven't been able to penetrate out of their defensive 50.
Ball thrown in on the ground. Thar can't pick it up.
Good hands.
Comes out the back to Casa. It's a dirty big up and under. The big men fly. Ball bounces. Now the Rangers by hand. Gilby gets it backwards to go forwards. They need a mark. Can't take it. Now the Jets. This is Ellis. Gilby for Easton. And ball will be thrown up.
That's 3 rebounds outside of 50, and the ball's come straight back in. Got to try and use it a little bit more, maybe run it a little bit more. Shepherding.
Good call, Gabo. Rangers with a free kick. They go out wide. They're looking for Zalik.
Good mark.
But mark taken here by Papachasakis.
And it's going to come back in again.
Papachasakis. Long kick inside 50. Comes in on the breeze. Now it's bouncing into a dangerous area. They need to be precise here, the Rangers, and they are. They kick it out to centre wing.
Oh,
Papachasakis. Great mark, Jack.
A definite contender there, Crooksy, for the mark of the day through executive maintenance.
It's in the Quinella. Ball in the middle. Rudick. Right in the heart of the Burbank Oval. Rudick.
That's it. Kick it to the hot spot.
Long king up forward. Little bit of jostling. Snap it goal. Snap it goal. Bouncing. Bouncing.
Touched, I think.
Touched. Behind.
Got a little bit excited there, Crooksy, for a point.
Well, we haven't had a lot of AFL Draft Central goal of the day. 2-12-24 plays 2-6-18, 6 points the difference, and we are almost 4 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
Gilby runs it out of defence, kicks towards the wing. Over the back it goes. They should be able to tap it forward, but no clear possession. The Jets get numbers back. Here they go. They'll run it out of defence that time through Radovanovic. He gets it across. They play on. Tap it forward. They've got numbers. They'll kick long towards full forward. Dangerous spot. All the way it goes. Bouncing. Oh, there's a good tackle. I think he rolled with him. Ooh. I think that looked a good tackle, Gabo.
Okay, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, Ricky.
And we've got a throw in or a ball up right on the behind post. Jets doing a lot of the attacking at the moment. This will go back inboard. Good little shark by Gilby. They get it out. Quirk with the kick out of defence. Oh, intercept, gutsy effort that time. Kiriasis. Play on's the call towards centre wing. A one-on-one. Over the back it goes. The Eastern with the ball. That was well sharked by Kritopoulos. Tapped over towards centre wing it goes. They run into trouble and we'll have a ball up for sure.
They just can't get it past the centre line.
Both teams.
You know, it's just...
It's hard work calling as well, Gabe, today. Not a lot of open play. Big fella Walters gets the kick out of the ruck. Down towards half forward. Cardamone gets caught. Well done there. Tap out by Watkins. They get it towards the boundary line again and over it goes.
Can I just say about Walters, he was quiet in the first half, but in the second half he's got his hands on the footy, actually getting a few possessions and a lot of body work as well, creating some space.
Yeah, he's a big figure, 200 centimetres, 109 kilos.
Big boy.
Big mountain of a man. He goes up again, taps over the back, but finds an Eastern player. Little draw handball over the top to Gilby, works it clear. He's got his runner in Clausen out wide, gets it towards half forward. They get numbers back, the Jets, if they can get the disposal right. It was well done. Well gathered in by Jenkins, gets it further afield. Fry gets it. He's cooked. Fry is cooked on the boundary there. Out of bounds it goes.
Sorry.
Ball to be thrown in. We're on the Port Phillip Bay side.
As long as he's not greasy, Rick.
Right, the Jets. They clear it through Andrews. Finds his teammate there in Crazy Kiriasis, who kicks inboard. Oh, they're a chance here.
Unselfish. Get to him.
Should have been selfish, I reckon, Gabe. Had a shot. He was directly in front. Now they go back inboard and they've got a mark.
I think if the kick had been right, he was fine, but just missed the target.
Jecker's been good this quarter. He's had 3 or 4 touches.
Xavier O'Halloran, the skipper.
Yeah.
He will be kicking from 40 metres out. He is on a 35-degree angle. And I've got no idea which way the wind's going.
So he'll have to kick it to the right post. So kick it towards St Kilda.
Or the Bratton bars.
Yeah.
As O'Halloran comes in, kicks. He did what you said, and it did come back, but not far enough. Wowee, what a score. 213.25 to 26.18. 7 points to difference on the NG scoreboard. 7.5 minutes in on the Technica time clock. And bringing the ball back in is Fry. Had plenty of work to do in defence. Long kick, plenty of blue and yellow there.
Lots of blue and yellow.
Jets couldn't take the mark, but they've still got the footy. Rudick looks for the give and get. Doing some good work in close quarters. Now it's a kick forward. They need a grab. They need a grab. 2 bites of the cherry, front and square. Can't take it. Might have been a kicking in danger, but the ball's over the boundary line, out of bounds. Forward pocket. City end of the ground.
So Jets doing all the attacking. And they're still in touch, the Rangers, but the scoreboard looks in favour of the Jets at the moment with all those shots on goal. Now they've got it. Butters with the little chip around the corner to full forward. Up it goes, the ball's loose. Can't quite get their hands on it. An attempted kicking clearance. Now we've got a shot on goal. Over the shoulder. It's coming back. And a mark right on the goal line.
Taken.
I had the goggles on it and just watched that ball float to the left.
I think
And
Clark.
big
Aaron
Aaron Clark. We've been waiting for a big grab from him. And Clark, he's going to do the around the corner. And Ross is ready for him, but he comes around, chips it around and kicks the goal.
Oh, they needed that one.
That would be a contender for the AFL Draft Central goal of the day.
We've got 5 contenders.
Okay.
3 goals to 2.
All right, that's a good goal. They needed that one, the Jets, after having so much of the play in their forward line. 3-13-31 to 2-6-18 on the TAC scoreboard.
It might be the NG scoreboard, Rick.
Or the NG scoreboard, that's right. And it's 9 minutes in on the Technica time clock.
All that play, and finally the Jets got one.
And they need 3 goals to get back in front, the Rangers, as the Jets win the ball out of the centre. Mongrel punt inside 50. Now it's a chaos ball. Cardamone tries to grab it. It's flicked out. Snapped by Clark again. They're under it, the Jets. Oh, great mark by Gilby. Gilby in the back pocket. He goes along the western side of the ground. It's close to the boundary. It is over the boundary and out of bounds.
You want some mathematics?
Yes, please, Gabe.
3 and a bit quarters to get 2 goals. They've got to kick 2 and a bit goals to win the game. So
Exactly.
something has to change very quickly for the Rangers.
Ball to be thrown in. Boundary umpire sets. In she comes. Stapleton. Intercept by the Jets. Now they get it out through Kalkowski. Oh, might have
Bit of
spoiled
talk.
each other there. They've got a little bit of a chance. They need to be quick. This is Garner. Garner kicks forward. Oh, keeping his eye on the ball. Weston. Oh, good work. Critopoulos. Jack Critopoulos just couldn't get his hand on it, and it was lovely work by Lucas Rocky. Just almost shepherded the ball over. We're in the forward pocket. Grandstand end.
But the closest have been a goal for nearly a quarter and a half, I'd say.
Ball comes in short. Nice punch by O'Halloran, but it could be in a dangerous area. It comes out. Kalkowski off the side of the boot. Oh, taken. Good spoil. Rocky again. Ball to be brought back in by Nathan Ellis.
I'd say it's Rocci.
Rocci.
Rocci will probably be.
Ellis brings it in. It's got a bit of depth on the kick. Cardamone gets it across to Dario. Kicks it to the hot spot. Good work. Clearing kick by Murphy. Gets smothered. Now they're a chance through Conathar. Puts in a short one. Good one.
Play in front. Get the rewards.
Spotted his man. That's kicked forward by Honey.
Clark.
At the back. Now that he spins out. Thinks about it. Back to Rudick. He spins around. Gets a handball. Needs to be quick. O'Halloran kicks.
There we go.
Lets it come back on the breeze. Good work, skipper. Xavier O'Halloran. 4-3. 4-13. 37. And that's put a bit of space on this NG scoreboard to 2-7-19. 12 and a half minutes in.
O'Halloran's actually had, he's kicked 1 goal 3, so he's been quite in patches, but he's actually had opportunities, and that was a great finish. See what happens when you steady a little bit? He just took his time, kicked through the ball nicely. Jets getting some reward now.
Let's see if Easton can respond. They go towards half forward. Oh, great mark and run by Radovanovic. Gets it down towards full forward, and up they go. Intercept mark there in defence that time by the Rangers player. And Gilby gets it down towards half-back. Goes too far. Out of bounds it goes. You throw in at half-back for Easton. They're going to have to make a play in these next few minutes if they get to get back in this game. The margin is 19 points. 18 points.
Just quickly around the grounds, Geelong Falcons 26, Bush Rangers 25.
They paddle it forward here, but the Jets have got the answers at the moment. They kick it towards half forward. Big spoil over the back, sees it out of bounds in front of the cricket nets.
AFL, Melbourne 78, North Melbourne 66, 25 gone in the third quarter. Port Port Power 94, Brisbane Lions 80, 8 minutes into the last quarter.
All games not over and done with. And of course, the Gippsland Power had a good win over the Bendigo Pioneers earlier today, and the Dandenong Stingrays had a whopper against the Rebels.
Definitely.
So we're throwing it in on the 50-metre mark here. And Lockwood gets it and taps it forward for Easton. We'll have a ball up. 55 out from the Western Jets goal.
I think they're getting a lot of reward, Western Jets, for their effort, especially in the second half here.
Yep. They're getting all the ball at the moment. Out the back to Casson. He'll go down towards full forward. Juggling attempt. Not quite there. They get it out the back. Cardamone lost it. Out of bounds it goes. Under the NG scoreboard, 4-13 to 2-7. Jets lead Rangers. And we're 14 and a half minutes into this final quarter on the Technica time clock. Supporters, of course, of the Northern Knights. And down to the front it goes. Good tackling. Connor Tharr has a shot towards goal. It's coming back. It bounces through.
Oh, there you go. There might be the goal of the day there.
What a great goal out of trouble. Just put it to the right side. It fooled everyone and bounced through for a goal. And that was an excellent goal and contender for the AFL Draft Central goal of the day, that one.
I think it's a moral.
Clutch.
That's the leader.
That is the clutch goal when they needed it. 43 plays 19. 15 minutes into the final quarter. Jets lead.
That breeze is strong, isn't it? That really took there with the ball spinning in that torpedo. All right, almost 16 minutes in. The Jets have got it out to a very healthy lead now. 24 points in front. Rangers look to clear. Double tackle.
Tharr again.
Trying to get the ball out.
There he is.
Tharr, lovely
kick.
squirting kick out to Spencer Johnson. Johnson's got a man on the lead. Goes with it one-handed on the ground, trying to shovel it out. Can't get clear. Now the Jets again. They're just willing the ball forward here, the Western Jets, and the umpire will come in and bounce right on 50.
I think they're going to have a healthy win here, and you wouldn't say they played the greatest footy. So good signs for the Jets. They've got a lot of improvement left.
Tharr kicks forward. Nice mark in defence for the Eastern Rangers. And
Gilby.
This is Gilby. He's had a good, especially good second half.
Definitely.
Gilby goes backwards into the pocket. Rangers trying to play it along the Port Phillip Bay side. This is Quirk. Quirk goes inboard and finds Gilby. Right on the corner of the centre square. Not 100% certain on what to do. He's done the full 360. Now he kicks it out to centre wing and the Western Jets intercept.
They haven't had a real target, tall target. At least the Jets, Jecker and Clark, don't get a lot of marks, but they're a good target, someone to kick to bring the ball down. So
Tommy Warner sends it forward. Ball in dispute. Gilby will... No, didn't get the handball that time. Caught
great
goal.
tackle.
Tackling has been supreme today. Zach Butters.
Been pretty good.
He's been excellent. Mark taken, spots a man. Clark. Aaron Clark. As the shadows start to get a little bit longer.
And a bit cooler too, just quietly Crooksy.
Clark decides he's going to go back and have a kick.
Yeah, he might as well have a shot now. Soak up a bit of time.
I would suggest give the ball plenty of air.
Aim for the boundary umpire, I reckon.
Clark comes in.
He's kept it lowish.
Low, hard, and off hands. Through for a behind. 5:14.44 to 2:7.19 on the NG. And the Technica time clock clicks over to 18 and a half minutes into this last quarter.
Jared Fry to kick out again. He's had a few of them today. Plays on. And kicks down the middle. And they'll have numbers here. Butters with the juggler. Gets it straight to boot. It's in the forward line again. Out the back it goes. They'll clear through Clausen. And the Rangers get it out to Gilby, who's been brilliant in this second half. They might be thanking him because he's had a lot of footy for Eastern when they haven't kicked a goal in 3 quarters. Out in the full it goes. And this will be Pettigrove with the kick at half back. He'll play on. Gives it across to his teammate there. And that was Watkins, kicks long towards half forward, holds up in the breeze. Good spoil over the back all the same. And Clark lost it and was penalised. And the tackler, that time was Kritopolis. And we'll have an intercept here. Rudick, well done. Gets on his knees, just paddles it forward, out into the clear zone. They run back into trouble. Rudick again. Gives it across O'Halloran. Snaps towards goal, but an intercept by Gilby again, who's just racking him up in this last half. Good spoil, over the back it goes, that time by Ellis. They kick towards the forward line, up they go, spoil by Cardamone over the back. Brings it to ground. They still have the numbers, the Jets. This time, running onto his right was Andrews. Gives it out, they go wide again. Ellis
Good
with a
kick.
kick towards the full forward of the mark.
Beautiful. Great kick, great vision that
Looks
was.
like Butters from here.
He just
No,
saw
that's going to be Warner.
at the back, just at the back of thing. He was lurking there. I think.
Warner to kick from 15 metres out. Shouldn't make any mistake of this.
Oh,
and
only
he sneaks it in by the look of it. Gave
Just.
the goal umpire a fright. Through for a goal to Warner. And they're well on top now, the Western Jets. Let's straighten up this scoreboard. The NG scoreboard 6-14-50 to the Jets, and the Rangers 2-7-19. And we're 21 minutes in, and that is on the Technica time clock, final quarter.
I just did a little bit of research in the last minute. Eastern Rangers have kicked 10 goals in 3 matches. I think that's going to be a bit of a worry for the Rangers. They've got to find avenues to goal.
Ball in the middle. Jets 31 points in front. It's the Rangers. Ball's on the deck. And the umpire has a look, blows his whistle.
They've got a game style that suggests that they're going to kick some scores, but they're just missing a target. They need someone at centre half forward. I think just someone to kick to when they do make that switch to open space.
As the Jets.
Oh, too high.
Could have been a bit high. Good call, Gabo. And Smythe will take it. Handballs to Thar. Thar places it. Just comes around nicely on the breeze.
Oh, in the back almost.
No call. Massive cargo ship in the background there, just leaving Port Phillip Bay.
That is massive.
One of the pleasant sights, one of the byproducts of coming here to Williamstown is the view as the ball kicked forward. Now the Rangers caught with the ball. Jets buys himself some space. Johnson, good work.
Tackling's been really good by the Jets. Very physical side as well.
They go in short, sharing the ball. Rudick, he's been good.
I think they're going to run the clock down now, Crooksy.
It'll be interesting votes, Gabe.
Yeah, it'd be tough, I think, today.
Here we go, Western. That's just hacked forward by Rice. Ball hits the deck. Can have a bit of a snap this way, that way. Over the back, Clark. Caught. Kick to the top of this. Yes, no, spilt, running. Snap. Now the Jets again, still got the ball.
Oh,
and that is Crazy Kiriasis. He puts it through. How many's he got, Gabe?
2 goals, 2 today.
2-2, 7-14, 56 to 2-7-19. And you're hearing us, Rick?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Crooksy. Breeze is a bit stronger now. favouring more so the Eastern Rangers end over the other side of the ground towards that forward 50.
All right, back in the middle. It is Darren Walters for the Western Jets.
Been an avalanche of goals this quarter, 5 to the Jets.
Rangers can't get it out. Jenkins kicks it up and under. Not 15, not 15. Ball in dispute. Lovely work in heavy traffic by the Rangers. It's kicked deep inside 50. That is too high.
Caught him high.
And Billy McCormick will get the resultant free kick. Right in the shadows of full time. Haven't had a goal since the first quarter, Gabe, is that right?
That's right, and I think they kicked the first 2 in maybe the first 15 minutes, I think, as well. So it's been a long time between drinks.
Billy McCormick kicks.
Not a bad effort. That's a goal.
Beautiful. Well done, Billy. Good kick. Good goal. That is the Rangers' third. 3-7-25. They trail by 31. 7-14, 56. Almost 25 minutes into the last quarter.
He's not a bad size, 190, and a bottom ager too. So
the siren sounds. 31 points.